What's going on, guys? College Lefty back with some more viewer games from the live stream over on Twitch, and I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so this game and the next game was from the viewer game stream a few days ago. I was kind of getting a little bit behind on the uploads and kind of clipping the highlights from the stream, just because I had so many games played, and I streamed for like 6 hours total, 7 hours total in the last 2 days. So I got a ton of clips, ton of videos. Want to make sure that everything is ready to go, and I'm caught up. I want to include all the games because we've been having some great games against the viewers on the stream. Some tough ones. I've been getting rocked a little bit. I probably lost more games than I won the last couple days, honestly. But you guys are definitely great players. I knew that going into it. I enjoy playing you guys regardless, win or lose. As I got lucky there, Chipper Jones I was able to get rewarded on that one, up and away. But yeah, just wanted to let you guys know that all the games will be included. I think at the end of this one, I wasn't able to include the last one from yesterday's live stream, only because I ran out of clips once again. It's clipping these shortened games, trying to get as much of the gameplay as I can, so that actually makes sense, and so that way I can get a couple swings, couple at bats from each player. Is kind of challenging, but it's a lot of fun. It helps me get better at editing. Devery just won that game 1-0, I believe, on that home run, and that's how the game can go. Sometimes one swing of the bat in these shortened games can do it, and that's why I think anybody can win in these games. I think that's why it's a lot of fun to practice these 3-inning games. I know I say that a lot during the live stream, but it is great practice there as I walk the leadoff guy. We do play these games on Legend, so it is the hardest difficulty, which makes it more challenging and more fun at the same time. Yogi Berra guns out a couple guys there. The first 2 guys to attempt to steal, which is pretty crazy. It's pretty easy to steal. If the only thing that can stop you from stealing is a bad jump or something. Sometimes the runner will like stop in place for like a quick second, running to second base or running to third, or like kind of running quicksand. But luckily, I was able to hit this 2-run shot with Griffey. The opponent brought in Phil Necro later on in this one, so I didn't include my terrible at bats facing that bronze Necro, which I thought that was funny to see. The opponent definitely had a chance to get a couple runs in this one. I think he just barely missed the ball, or he just didn't get rewarded as part of the game. It is what it is. It happens to everybody. But here we go. We have Aaron Judge on an 0-2 count, top of the third, down to his last strike. This gold Alex Wood is probably the best lefty reliever in the game. He's been the best since he was released in the ticket counter. As soon as I saw him in there, I bought him immediately. I've been using him literally all year. I got to check my stats with that card because honestly, I think he might have the most innings for me out of any relief pitcher that I have, just because I got him so early. I used him against the computer too, just because I didn't have any other lefties starting out the game. I think I went with like Zach Britton and a couple other golds to begin, but now even with Andrew Miller, I still use Miller, but I think I need to use Alex Wood a little bit more. Start off the game by giving up a nice home run to Babe Ruth there, but also ripping a slicing line drive that sliced into the gap there with Mike Trout. I was able to extend it to 2 bases on that one. And I ripped another base hit with Pablo Sanchez. Ted Williams is unable to make the play out there, and I wanted to advance Mike Trout to third. And I clicked L1. I looked at the stream, and my guy was running to second base automatically. And it definitely cost me in this game because I would have had guys on first and third with Griffey up. That's a little bit different of a situation, and I would have been able to possibly score another run here. But anyway, I scored one and allowed me to tie up the game. Facing Stan Musially, kind of chased that slider low and away. Here I have Yogi Berra up at the plate, facing Dennis Eckersley, and ripping one into the gap. Yogi Berra has been a great hitter for me. I know a lot of people don't use him, but it's all good. I like to mix it up too. I have Piazza, I have that Schwarber, I have Mike Napoli. All those catchers are really good. I enjoyed using all of them throughout the whole year. I just like to mix it up too. The one card I wish I would do a little bit better with is Johnny Bench. I struggled with that card for some reason. The guy has 123 power versus lefties, and for whatever reason, I struggle even hitting lefties with them. Against righties, I've gotten some base hits online, but I didn't really give that card too much of a chance because I didn't really hit with them, and Piazza is just way better for me versus lefties, so that's kind of who I'm using. I might go ahead and start Piazza again, just to mix it up. I've been starting Yogi for a while, and that's kind of how I do it. With guys, I like to swap, interchange. I kind of leave them in there for a little bit, take them out. Pujols and Chipper Jones are kind of, I'm doing I'm kind of doing that with them a little bit, as I was able to walk that one off. I thought that ball was getting through the hole. I kind of felt bad that his creative player dove, stopped it, and then I kind of scored on that play. I wasn't trying to like cheese him with base running or anything like that. I just thought the ball was getting through. And next game, giving up another home run in the first inning. I gave up so many runs in this stream, trying to rob it with Mike Trout, just barely missed it. I think I was a little bit early on that timing. But now we're going into the second inning, bottom of the second. I didn't really do anything in the first inning, but I did hit a no-doubter with Babe Ruth off Josh Hader. And I know the opponent just missed a spot there. That was right over the plate. It wasn't like I did anything special. Just didn't miss the pitch right over the middle, and that's what happened. But here, the opponent hits an inside-out pitch the other way with Kyle Schwarber. He ends up pinch running Barry Larkin, which is a smart move. He's trying to take the lead in this situation. I can't throw that guy out. 98 steal. He's not really going to get a bad jump. That's one of the best guys to steal with in this game, I think. I think stealing rating almost matters a little bit more than speed when it comes to stealing bases, because guys like Chipper Jones with 68 speed, 75 steal, I don't have any problem going with them. Here, the opponent definitely was doing some stuff around the bases here. I got a little bit frustrated, I did, and it is what it is. I don't know how this play, I don't even know how this happened. I probably should have just pressed R1 there with my creative player. Don't know if he would have caught that. Just one of those things where I don't know how he made contact. It was like a pitch out, but not really. And at that point, I just left in. I left in my pitcher. I was just saying whatever, try to get an out any way I could. It seemed like whatever happened, whatever ball was put in play, it was either a home run or it was something where it was like a bloop hit, a jammed hit the other way, a ball off the pitcher wall. I mean, just nothing was going my way in that game. Definitely took the L on that one. And going into this next one against ASG, longtime supporter of the channel, and just as a few of these other guys were, I definitely noticed that I was playing some guys that had been loyal subscribers, and I know that the last opponent was just really trying to win the game. I know he was trying to give it everything he had to beat me. I completely understand. I wouldn't think that would be the best way to play a viewer game personally, so I wouldn't play that way, but that's just me. If it were like a ranked seasons game or something, then I might try to, hit and run every now and then, or if I'm trying to be aggressive, trying to, avoid a double play like this, then I might try to steal second with Mike Trout. Even in that situation, I didn't. I was really trying to focus on my hitting because I've been slumping, just barely missing the ball. And then my pitching has been the same. It's been the last few days. Horrible. I've been giving up a ton of runs, but trying to stay in the game at least. I also think it's legend difficulty. If you miss your spot on legend, then the ball is going to be easily hit for a home run, and I've been missing my spot a bunch. It seems like sometimes I'll flick the stick to the right, and it'll go all the way to the left, miss the hoop completely. I have no idea why that is. Maybe I'm doing something wrong with the pitching meter. But I've also noticed that, kind of both of my sticks, they don't really work right unless the controller's plugged in. So that is kind of strange to me. I don't know if it's because my controller's so old. I've had it for almost 2 years now, so I never really done anything to it. I try to take care of it as much as I can, but it is what it is. I thought that the opponent was going to hit one out there with Francisco Lindor against Koji Uehara just because he was in the red stamina. I kind of was just risking it. I didn't really want to bring anybody else in because I figured we were going to go into an extra inning, and all these guys already come in tired for some reason. In the shortened game, I just left them in warming up too long. There, Babe Ruth almost makes the double play. Don't know if he would have been able to turn two just because that was Ted Williams. Ted Williams gets out of the box really quickly. But here we go. We got Frank Thomas up at the plate in the bottom of the fourth inning. He pinch hit Frank Thomas for Jason Giambi, and he shoots one up the middle there. That's not going to be hit hard enough to where Trout can make a throw. That is going to be the game-winning run. Ended up losing that one on a walk-off to Frank Thomas. Here I'm going to kind of go through some of the programs that I've completed and show you my progress. That's the last mission I really have to do in this game. But for this viewer stream, I was doing horrible. My ERA was over a 9. I said that during the stream, like jokingly, but then I looked at the game history afterward, and I didn't even include one of the games in here, but I went 1-3 in the live stream yesterday. I gave up, I think, 14 runs in 4 3-inning games, and then that was the 1 extra inning game that you guys just saw. So yeah, I don't really know what the heck's been going on. I definitely going to hop into some events. I am going to look to live stream on Twitch later today, Monday, I think December 17th, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, December 17th. So if you're watching this video, the next day I'm going to have some some event gameplay with that, as well as hopefully get a stream and then include that last viewer game in that video as well. So if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.